Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Outer Wilds. Robert Rambles here, and thanks for joining me today. You might notice I seem to be in a little bit of a hurry, and the reason is after a lot of thinking and not a lot of playing, I decided that I wanted to go back to the northern lake bed on the Ember Twin, or Ash Twin. No, it was the Ember Twin that had on the North Pole there were a series of caves. The trick is we can only get to them before the Ash Twin has sent all of its ash over. Otherwise otherwise the caves fill up really rapidly. So the quicker we can get there, the more we're going to be able to explore. I'm just going to try to take us right in. Well, well, we don't even have time to wait. That's the thing. Maybe I could, use this for a change. Have we found this before? I'm wasting time investigating it, I know that. I just don't remember if we've seen that. But here we go. Let's go in. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. And now it's like pitch black in here, but let's start going down really quick because, like I said, our time is very limited in this instance. And the ship log indicates that we still have things to discover down here. And I'd really like to know what else there is to find. I'd say this place, like time-wise, this is the most difficulty, is getting down here before the sand does, and making any progress in the labyrinth. See, already we're backtracking. Yeah, it's frustrating because I don't know if there are several entrances down here somewhere. Like maybe this is only one of many different caves and they don't all interconnect. Because I can't get through here. I mean, I could send my scout through, but I don't know what that's going to help. Well, it would help if he went through, right, when there was still an opening. See, we're gonna get crushed down here. Very quickly, actually. I hope whatever's down here is really cool. Like something really awesome. Like maybe we find one of them alive? The Nomai? I don't know. I don't know what cool thing could be hiding down there, but we might not find it today, I guess. And no spoilers, please, if you've already solved the great mystery, and if it turns out that it's just like a rock or something lame, don't tell me. It'll either be really exciting or really disappointing. And when it happens, I want it to be experiencing it for the first time. Let's see where else we could go. Even checking the ship log, I think, is just consuming time, you know? This is because we might not have done all the dialogue options with Gabbro. I'm not, like, too concerned about that. The Nomai mines. Was that not here? Were the mines here on Timberhearth? Yeah. Says we have more to discover. I don't know how important it is for us to take the spaceship with us, but I'm going to. I don't really have a clear objective in climbing this. It's just the highest point around, and I wanted to check it out. Oh, look at this, though. Is this... okay, well, shit, let's be careful here. Oh, damn. Okay, well. That was nice. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Well, we're beat up, but we're alive. And so we've been down here before, but the ship log clearly says that there's more to explore. I'm gonna go through that door. Okay, I just wanted to make sure this was the way we came in previously, was we landed on the bridge, I think, and walked over. So 2 ways in, but they look like they lead to the same central area. So whatever we missed is gonna be much further in. Ah, my nemesis. Oh, shit. Not enough burn. Not enough burn to do the maneuver that I could do, which would be to totally circumvent the waterfall. This thing is not being cooperative today. Well, I don't do very well in water, that's true. We've been up here. So I'm assuming that whatever we have left to explore is somewhere this way, but I'm gonna scan some of these walls again, even though I know we've already read them. And that was a good tip that I got that I really hadn't been doing, is just to like make sure we thoroughly scan things that we've scanned before, just in case we miss something. Same thing with the dialogue options when we're talking to the characters. Like, we know we missed something talking to Gabbro, but it looks like it might have just been a dialogue option. We could just click through again, make sure we get it. So that was a good tip I got in the comments. I appreciate anything that helps out with the gameplay side of things. And we've looked at this, and now I wonder if this is a time to use our camera. I can't even. I can't use the camera here. Okay. Yeah, this is just showing us a room somewhere. There's nothing else we can do with this, so far as I know. So we've looked at this before. Esker. We've talked to Esker. Sure. Okay, and this was the backwards way up, so going through the waterfall. Instead, we could have come down here, so there's nothing else over that way. Very strange. Is this? My gratitude for the latest shipment Oh wait, no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. With the protective shell built, Rami says she's ready to seal all entrances used during its construction. After, she'll help inspect the barrier from the outside. Our final safety check. This is exciting news. I can offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. The smallest opening in a shell that protects the core would lead to disaster. So have we read this before? I didn't see any new... Oh no, that must be new. We got a ship log update. And that's just more about the Ash Twin project. Alright. Fair enough. And I wonder now if we check the ship log, if that's it. If we've now cleared this out. So close to not failing, but still so very, very far. Sometimes it's easier just to reset the day. So that's what we've done. It's easier to reset the day than to wonder why your feeble grasp of physics is not allowing you to surpass a waterfall. Let's see what we have in the way of updates. Okay, well it said we had a log update, but don't see, nothing really popped up. We can check manually. Because we were in the mine, so yeah, we've cleared this out now, so it's one place. And what we found out, there used to be entrances in the protective shell surrounding the Ash Twin project, but they were completely sealed at the end of construction. Entrances in the protective shell. Okay. I'm not sure if that's like really useful to us. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to... Yeah, we knew that, but apparently we hadn't read that. The Hanging City. We could always go back to the Hanging City. Because I believe that one had districts, and that we haven't been to a couple of those districts yet. And unlike the Ash Twin, you know, we don't have a time mechanic necessarily. I believe like parts of the area fall away, perhaps, like crumble away, but it's not as intense as a small cave being filled with sand until it crushes you in a matter of minutes. Possibly best landing of the series so far. Just saying. And I think the best way to get into the Hanging City was like by the escape pod, if I'm not mistaken. Which is right up here. That's right, we haven't been here in a little while, actually. Flashlight would help. Probably a little bit. Now we've read all this before, I'm just kind of rescanning. Just to see what is what and make sure we did grab everything that we previously walked past. And this way, you know, if any of you guys haven't seen any of this and you're interested in it, you could probably just pause at each one and read them. But we've already checked all these. Like I said, I'm just making sure that we didn't leave anything uncovered. I think this is the way to get to the districts, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since we were here, but... And another tip I got was to use the scout launcher more and look for like more opportune places to actually use that. That's a really good idea. What I have to keep in mind is I'm pretty sure the scout launcher can find things that update our ship's log. We don't have to get into the area physically ourselves. And that kind of keeps slipping my mind when I think about using the scout launcher. I often wonder, well, what's the purpose if I can't get in that room? I don't think we have to get in the room. As long as the scout launcher can grab a picture, we might get some updates to our log. That might be useful in those caves in the lake bed on Ember Twin. I just kind of let that one go without freaking out, hoping it would settle us back down, and it seemed to do so. I just don't know that we've been in this building. This is like a classroom? Oh no. Are these little Nomai? What happened? That they would all die like instantly like this? Where they're like in class. Ah, okay. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Inona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. What's this tertiary one? Felix says, don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. So we could tell kind of the main thread from the off thread by the shape and design, which I don't know if that's been consistent, but being this close, I literally just noticed it. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long time. Or is this their unique handwriting styles? I don't know. Maybe the different patterns mean different people? And that's it for this one. So they used to have a festival where all the clans would meet every 10 years and share scientific advancement. Now let's pull that one out. Because we have another one over here. Ilix. Why we should build a new vessel. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Cullius says we used to do. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin, for parts. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. So, it's not like they could never have left. They just didn't leave. Some of them wanted to. Maybe the younger generations. But the original Nomai that came here, they got so wrapped up in the projects we've been learning about. The Sun Station, the Ash Twin project, the Warp Core, the Black Hole, the White Hole Station. And yeah, now that we've read that, it makes perfect sense. They would have had the technology to leave, but they didn't. They stayed. Why would they stay? Did they do something that they felt they had to fix? Did they become obsessed with the Eye of the Universe, even though that they decided that what led them here wasn't the Eye? Or were they trying to figure out what did lead them here? And what happened to them? See, there's still so many interesting questions. And every once in a while we get a nice tidbit. And I'm wondering if that was the last... I don't think it can be. I think we have other districts and areas to explore. But now I'm wondering about these outbuildings. Ghost matter nearby, yep, we know that, but at least there's oxygen here now. We need to get over that way. I had jumped down in this area when I saw that opening into the school, but we actually... That's unusual. Whoa, no. Oh no! Alright. Fair enough. This is a good place to take a little bit of a break. And what is this? I always wonder, like, is that the singularity? But then I look at this. Sometimes I wonder... Oh, there's that Giant's Deep that we see. It must be. And then there's this thing. We've never managed to land on anything physically while we're out here being sucked into the black hole. Alright guys, it's break time. When we come back, maybe we'll figure out if there's anything left in the Hanging City. Maybe we'll do something totally different. It's been fun. Hope you guys are having a good time. Take care and wish me luck.